Hi everyone, I hope you're all well and you're not getting too spellbound with what is going on around the world, that you're able to spend some time away from the TV or the media and going out into nature and finding some peace there. Nature, when we're out in nature, it aligns us. I just jumped out there, so I'll leave that there. So I'm setting the intention and I'm using the Crystal Vision Tarot card deck for our message. And these cards read the energy of the day. And these cards keep jumping out. So I'm going to put the ones that are jumping out to one side. So I'm setting the intention for a reading for the highest and greatest good for the collective or anyone who views this video. There we have one. 2 and 3. So we have the first card was the 7 of Wands, and we can see this card is one of conflict. Those arrows are being fired up there, but he is very secure on his dragon. He is in control of everything around him. So these arrows there that are going towards him are not threatening him. He is able to rise above them. So the energy is one of everybody's got different opinions and everybody is focusing on a different perception. He is coming up and he's rising above all those arrows. So he's seeing and holding the vision of the world that he wishes to create. Even though there's all these arrows flying around, he is not paying attention to them. He has his shield there, he has his arrow, but he's not going to go into conflict. He's rising above. He's well aware and well equipped to deal with this energy. And as we rise up, and he has his dragon there, which is rising him up into the higher dimensions to remind him that love, unity, peace are all core vibrations of the new earth. And if we focus on these arrows that are being shot at us because we are not acting in a way somebody else thinks we should, or we are not living up to somebody else's expectation, then we will descend. When we focus on and remember the core vibration of new earth is love, gratitude, peace, joy. And the only way we can bring those into existence, new earth into existence and birth this new reality is through focusing on those energies, that vibration. If we go into conflict, we are just staying in and getting spellbound in this lower dimension of conflict. There's no conflict in new earth. New earth is heavenly. It is unity. It is oneness. And as we rise up above anything that's going on, then we start to realign to our soul purpose. And then we have the 4 of Pentacles. So the 4 of Pentacles, you can see she's up there in that tree and she's hold of all the pentacles. She doesn't want to share. When we are in this place of holding on to our possessions and not wanting to share, not wanting to give wisdom, holding it back for ourselves, or it can come in any way, shape or form. It can come in showing someone gratitude. It can come in showing someone love. It can come in any way. And pentacles are around our earthly realm. So as we hold on to the reluctance of giving, we stop that spiritual flow. We stop the divine flow. There is plenty on earth for everyone. And as we start to give, we find that whatever we give out comes back tenfold with the love that we give and we share. We receive that love and that gratitude. If we can't give gratitude to anyone, there is a major block within, because gratitude is the highest, one of the highest vibrations. So when we show gratitude for what anyone may do, or show gratitude for actually being here at this time, to allow those feelings to flow, because as we contract with the energy that is around, we start to block. We block our spiritual selves. We block the spiritual law of giving and receiving, because if we can't give, the universe stops giving. So the energy is very contracted with the conflict that's going on. And then we have the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups is a reminder that we're all different, and that's good. We can celebrate and love each person's uniqueness and listen to their point of view. And to be open and not judgmental, to allow people to be who they are, and to really celebrate each person in our lives. This is also about love. We have such a beautiful day tomorrow on the 5th, the 5th of March. The Jupiter and the Sun connect with Pisces, and there's not been this connection since 2010. So it's a very auspicious time, a time to celebrate. And if we're going on into conflict and feeling that we have to protect ourselves from the people around us, from even the people in our own community, we will go into that contraction of missing all this, because we focused on the energy that is bringing up and is being shown to us around the world. And again, I will always say, really look at what you're seeing. If you are choosing to see anything, really look at it, and then you'll see something. You'll see. And once you see, you can never go back to sleep again. So being aware of whatever you're watching on TV. And we will know when we come out of alignment, because we will not feel good. Our vibration will drop. We will tense up. All our body will be tense. We're holding on, because there's conflict. We're in this fight or flight or freeze, or we're in that energy being held there. And if we look in our lives, everything is still flowing, it's still happening. If we are taking all this in our minds, we are bringing it into our bodies, and we are now coming through this time of so much light entering the planet. So as this light enters the planet, it's going to show the shadow, and that is when we are waking up and seeing things, the illusion of things. And we can worry and we can stress and we can hold on, and we can be fearful, and we can go into conflict, but that all that will do is create more conflict in our reality, in our world. When we stand firm and see that life is a celebration, that we are all here for a unique soul journey. My soul journey is not yours, it's not anybody else's in the world. And we're all holding light in our own unique way, the best that we can. So this is celebration of our gifts, celebration of everything that we love in our lives. And all those fairies are dressed there all differently, but they're all together and listening to each other. They're all really deeply listening. The moon is there behind them. They're receiving those beautiful downpouring of light from the moon. And we are in the new moon in Pisces. We've just come through that. So the Pisces is very intuitive, very spiritual. So again, reminding us to go within and to listen to our own intuition, to listen to our guides who will only guide us to love, to oneness, unity, certainly not into conflict and harassing each other, because we're not doing it that way. We are not speaking the way that they wish we would speak. We're holding the light and we're speaking from light. And as we do, we bring more energy, we bring high frequency, we bring light into the earth. So sitting and listening, getting out with friends, going for coffee, going for walks in nature. We have this beautiful conjunction tomorrow of the Jupiter and the Sun in Pisces. So expansion of our spiritual gifts, our connection. All that is going around us is very mental, lots of mind games. And if we get caught in those mind games, we will just block this time of spiritual growth, spiritual expansion. And with spiritual growth and spiritual expansion comes great healing. So time to celebrate. This could be the news of a pregnancy or a birth, something to really celebrate. And threes are always creation, beautiful creation, a really positive time. So we're being asked to look at the positives. And the two that fell out were the High Priestess. Go within. Listen to that guidance within. Listen to how your body is feeling. Your body will speak to you. If you're in a place of anxiety, you will be so tense within your body, holding on. When you have the full understanding and wisdom that we will always be supported, that whatever we focus on really does expand. And as we go within, as the High Priestess asks us, she stood there on that crescent moon, reminding us we're in this auspicious spiritual time. It's not going to come again. All the planets are direct now and bringing that energy to help to fuel us on our path. The moon is always familiar. It's a familiar feeling. It's our emotions. And as we calm our emotions, we go home. It's coming home. Because in that place of calm emotions. There's just vastness, there's just expansion. She is holding her scepter there with a crystal ball. She is looking into the crystal ball. She's gazing in to that beautiful clear crystal ball, using her clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, all her spiritual gifts. She's listening within. There are butterflies all around her. So that is one of transformation as we go in, and things around us invoke feelings within. The High Priestess says go within, because to heal the outside, first we must heal the inside, heal those emotions. And as we allow those emotions to come to the surface without pushing them down and trying to escape from them, as we sit and allow them to come to the surface, we realize there's nothing fearful there. It's illusion. And as we allow these emotions to dissolve into the light, hold them up and actually surrender them, nothing hard, just surrender. Choose to not feel that again. And very subtly, as things happen around us, it doesn't invoke those feelings. They've gone, and what replaces them is peace. And we're on this time of Lent to go within, and we have ample opportunity during this time to really go within, because anything that's coming up now is coming up for us to surrender. Come through Lent surrendering, so as we come into Easter time, we'll be clearer, ready for our rebirth. So the High Priestess is there surrounded by butterflies, reminding us there is powerful transformation going on. And we're coming through transformation. We're coming through the change of seasons, from winter coming into spring, so life coming back into the planet. Lots of things to be grateful for. And then the other card that jumped out was the Nine of Cups. So as we go within, we can't solve any conflicts outside of us. We can only create the peace within. And as we do this, we are peaceful in our family. We have this beautiful life. Cups are all around our love, our manifestations, and she is connecting with the moon there. You can see the downloads coming in from the moon. All her cups are there, stood full. She has her feet on the ground, not in any water, but the water is nice and calm. So she is bringing those beautiful visions that she's got and bringing them into her reality. First, we see them in our visions, and then they start to materialize into our life. The cups are about love, happiness, unlimited happiness. And we can choose this when we open up, and all that focus of our new reality with the core vibration of love, of gratitude, of peace, of joy, hold the energy, the frequency of that, and help this new world to come into our reality. And so I'm just going to cut one from the archangels for some extra guidance for us while we're going through these times. So I'm asking, and if you just sit quietly and just take a nice deep breath and feel the archangels gather around you in this moment, feel their divine love, feel their divine healing, and surrender anything to the archangels in this moment that is causing you any kind of discomfort, disharmony, anything that is causing you heaviness within your heart or your mind. Surrender it now in this moment to the archangels. And then take a nice deep breath and feel how you would feel without that situation within your life. Because that is our way of choosing now, of letting go of that. And we're choosing now, we're choosing peace and we're choosing happiness. So I'm asking the archangels to please step forward, and we have Archangel Zadkiel. So Archangel Zadkiel is here, and he is asking us to keep an open mind, that everything around us is teaching us something about us. Archangel Zadkiel is on the violet ray and asks us to call Archangel Zadkiel and the angels of the violet ray and Saint Germain to transmute anything that is being brought up for us at this time. Actually see ourselves immersed into the violet flame and allow it to just dissolve these feelings, these thoughts. Just dissolve them. The violet ray will only dissolve anything that's not of love. Helps with addiction. So if we're in a place of mind afflictions, that we keep carrying on thinking about the same thing over and over again, the violet ray, the violet flame will help with those thoughts, because all the amount of thinking is not going to solve what's going on. As we quieten our mind, we see solutions then. We see with clarity. And as our mind becomes clear, we become more active. So call on Archangel Zadkiel. Feel him around you in this moment. Feel archangels of the violet flame surrounding you, and Saint Germain pouring the violet flame within you and around you, cleansing and transmuting anything of the lower frequencies now, so that we can connect to the archangel realm, to our guides, to our loved ones. This is opening our minds and seeing different ways. Conflict is not of New Earth. Also, I'm being told that there could be physical symptoms, because Pisces is the sign of wellness and well-being. So, and Pisces is the last zodiac sign. So this is the completion, ready for the new sign of Aries. I think it's around the 20th of March when Aries comes in, and that's the new beginnings. So we're still going through Pisces, and Pisces and all the planets, as we are going through these completions, are there asking us, as Jupiter's asking us to expand, as the sun is asking us to focus on growth, of happiness, of positive energy, because anything we focus on, Jupiter's there expanding it to really come within and connect with our spiritual essence, with that divine source energy that's within us. And Archangel Zadkiel is saying that we are going through all this. Whatever we are going through at this time is what we will teach. So if we are going through any kind of conflict, as we come out of it, and we will be there to assist others that go into that conflict, that find themselves contracted in that illusion. Anything that's no longer serving us, allow it to be transmuted now into the violet flame. Saint Germain is here. Call upon him to assist you. As you go to sleep tonight, just call upon Saint Germain, Archangel Zadkiel, and the angels of the violet flame to surround you and send that energy, send that flame through all directions of space and time, into past lives, through our lineage of the male and female, cleansing and transmuting anything now that is blocking us from our higher self. So we have 4, 7, 14, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 32, 44. So we have the angels, the number 4. It's the angels are around us, supporting us at this time. Each of us have guardian angels for us to connect with, who know us, who have been with us through lifetime upon lifetime and know our original blueprint. They love us unconditionally, as all the angels do, as the archangels. So, and galactic angels entering Earth at this time as well. So we have angelic forces of light, God's angels coming to Earth to assist us through this transition, which is huge. And as we transist and we go through that transition into the wholeness of the new reality, we will really see the illusion that we've all been through. Lots of people are waking up now. Don't let anything on the outside cause you to be spellbound. Look into the light. Know that you are protected. You are assisted throughout life. It's only when we start to get into fear, our vibration drops. So if anybody is going through any physical symptoms, rest, drink lots of water. This is what Pisces does. It brings things out into the physical body for us to really be aware of how we are releasing, and to be gentle with ourselves, because we all release differently. So rest, allow your body to relax, release the tensions of the past. And if something on TV is upsetting you, or you're finding yourself getting drawn into any conversations that are bringing you down, take a deep breath and shift your awareness. In shifting your awareness, you're helping to birth the new earth. So I'm sending so much love. Have a beautiful evening, and thank you so much for listening. God bless. Thank you.